All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live, presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with superfruit acerola and vitamin C. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, the jukebox hero, Ruff.
We got to hurry up. I got a flight to catch. Met Gala's tonight. Pretty stoked on Met Gala. I'll be going. Check it out. I'll be doing live coverage for Dumas.
Really?
Just trying to get the tea there on the ground, doing some serious journalism. Yeah, but happy to be here. Cool. Whatever.
So I know you were doing a bit for your Met Gala costume. But now that people don't have to wear masks, do you have to return your costume of Jim Carrey as the mask?
No, I've got my eyes wide shut mask that I'm wearing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Is Alyssa joining you, or are you like taking somebody else?
No, I'm going solo on that ass.
Really? You
Yeah.
should squad up with Rihanna, since her and like Rocky are kind of on the rocks.
There might be some tea on there. Might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't gone through the entire 5,000 Instagram stories.
Yeah, it's tough.
I learned yesterday that both Alyssa and Dave are Dumois people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her more than me. I'm going to put her on blast.
Oh, really?
It's too much.
It's too many stories on Sunday. I wish I could filter it by city.
I will
Just
say
put it out there. Dumois, if they want to start Dumois Austin.
Isn't there Overheard Austin?
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Okay.
I feel like half of those are made up,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
No one's really talking like that.
Need some tent. Hey, I'm not Dillon.
Yeah, we got Brett Merriman in the building today. The magic bullet had to fill in for Dillon, who's currently eating breakfast with his wife.
More like fill-in. They're doing post wedding brunch on a Monday.
You'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a power move to get married on a Sunday, so you don't have to come in on Monday.
I would have been here. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you're different though. How's everyone doing?
I'm great. I'm remarkable right now. I feel fine. Except I did fall asleep on the couch last night, and I definitely fell asleep with my right arm extended, and therefore I slept like this, like so. If you can see it online, so my entire right hand side is very sore right now.
I get that. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that everybody was in the studio at 9:30 today, and everybody was, outside of maybe Randy, everyone's doing pretty decently well.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's what day drinking will do, though.
I'll just tell you, I slept poorly. I got hit by a wave of anxiety for the upcoming trip, and it's kind of with me now. Hangover wise, I feel fine. I stopped enjoying adult cocktails at about what time? What time were we there at the?
We left around 6.
Yeah, and that was it for me. Went home, watched episode 1 of Severance. Not sure if that was the move.
Yeah, that's aggressive. I've heard really good things. I just have yet to. I think it's going to be a post-Cabo dive-in.
Barrett and noted New York Times bestselling author W.R. Bowen, they've been talking about it nonstop, and they convinced me yesterday.
The people that like it love it. I mean, they're super fans of this show.
What's the premise?
Brett.
All right, well, fine. You fuckers talk about Severance. I'm gonna get a mid-pod gram off. That's cool.
Yeah. Please, I think we should all get a mid-pod gram off today.
Should we do that?
So
Randy did 3 in one weekend.
All right,
I've never
so
seen
Brett's
that
doing
before.
Schmerryman right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Randy's already done 3 this weekend, so he's on Instagram. He's muted right now. I don't think he's
shadow banned.
Yeah, you
for
might
too
need to
many
chill out
posts.
for a little bit, Randy. You're getting a little thirsty out there.
I'll do one from @DC Ruff, and to answer your question, it's basically Adam Scott's in it. They work for this company, and
It's weird.
there's this process called severance. It's not the noted golfer, noted oatmeal lover,
Okay.
Adam Scott.
Tiny head.
Does have a tiny face. But
Pinhead
Still
as
very
Adam
handsome.
Scott. Yeah.
go
Good
in.
surfer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's an Aussie.
They erase your memory every time you leave for the day, so
Oh,
you don't
got it.
remember
Okay.
what you do there.
That honestly
I've
sounds
seen
like
this.
on the surface level. Like, I don't want to do that with our job because our job is cool. But any other job, I think I'd want that to happen.
BGP.
Yeah. How many? We would have overused screenshots from that show like no other had
Yeah.
that come out during PGP days.
Yeah,
We went in the bullpen like, hey, can we get a higher res version of this from last night's episode?
it was always Mad Men.
Were you guys
Yeah.
on Getty Images?
No, we were
Shutterstock.
we were Shutterstock boys.
We didn't have that Getty money.
Yeah,
Mm.
Getty.
Yeah, it's
Getty's for
expensive.
the real players.
I tried.
Why don't you guys just go to Google Images and screenshot stuff?
We did.
Yeah, okay.
We did. We got very crafty with our YouTube screenshots.
There's nothing better than a nice demand letter coming in.
Oh,
One of your
DCMA.
writers just hit you with
Or
a,
DMCA, excuse me.
Yeah, not gonna name names.
We had that fair amount of those too.
I've only had one. I've only gotten us in trouble for one. And we kind of need it. Like, that was at Wash, too. The fact that I made it through
That's
PGP
really
days without ever getting, like, anything was pretty impressive.
You got one here, huh?
Yeah. I didn't think we were bad boys enough, so I decided to toss up a photo of Princess Diana.
You remember when you play, like, Grand Theft Auto, your heat meter goes up?
Mhm.
You wanted us...
I needed us to be on people's radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little edge.
Hey, you guys have fun yesterday?
Of course. Why?
I don't know.
Why? You just asked that like we did something really wrong.
Did you do something?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Look at the Instagram.
I gotta be honest with you. It's weird being in this chair. Usually, I've never been a 1-on-2. Usually, if I'm on a podcast, I'm a second looking at one person.
Well,
here we
all
go.
the circling back guys are married now. Nothing's the same anymore.
Yeah, there's a
We have
R.I.P. to
families.
Dorn's singleness, huh?
Yep. We can confirm he's no longer single. He tried to mouth kiss me yesterday, like after the ceremony.
He fucking caked me up at one point during the reception.
You love to see that.
I was like, damn, dude.
His high school buddy, I'm not gonna name his name, but he goosed me pretty good.
Dude, they're
You got
goosers. I didn't know his high school buddies were such
Goosed.
goosers.
Straight up goosed. I've never been goosed in a suit.
got
before.
I
goosed
saw
since, like,
numerous
high
people
school.
get goosed yesterday. I saw like 3 different goosings. Well, I didn't see you getting goosed, but now you're my third one that I've heard.
I hope nobody saw it because
Damn. Maybe it was an attempted goosing, and it was just I took it as like a cake grab.
I don't know what happened. Didn't care. I was having fun.
Hey, we got some big announcements before we get into the meat of this episode. You guys ready for these? First and foremost, tomorrow's the first Tuesday of the month, which means Worst Of is returning to Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Sign up for just $5 a month, or you can go $10 and be Opto. Also, if you want to send in a story, there's still time, and we'll always use them in the future as well. You can either send it to worstof@washmedia.com, or you can go to washmedia.com/the-worst-of. Just go do it, and there's a nice little form right there. As always, we're doing Dad Pods, Randy's Game Show, and I think there might be another podcast dropping on Patreon this month called The Cinematic Universe of Marvel, starring Dave, Randy, and intern Adam, where Dave just gets to ask them questions. Very excited for that. I might have to watch one. Like, can you guys do like a certain set of movies so that I can like watch at least one of them to know what you're talking about?
Watch the Thor movies.
Okay. Are those the tightest ones?
He has the hammer.
Everyone says that
Actually-
Guardians of the Galaxy is the tightest.
Actually, you know what? The first 2 Thors aren't that good. Like the second Thor straight up sucks.
It's just ass.
Iron Man's the only good Marvel movie.
I've only seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but I very much
Is that
enjoyed
the one
it.
with the little squirrel that's like with the
raccoon.
plant?
Groot?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you mixed.
Yeah, it's a tree.
Rocket.
Yeah, it's
His
just a
name
tree,
Rocket?
dude.
You guys about Rocket? Hey, did you see my comment on your
D-
Instagram?
Dave was so fast on the Instagram light that I almost thought I did something wrong.
Did you see my comment though?
What'd you say?
Check it out.
Oh, Dave said first.
I said
Wow,
first. That was
dude,
the
that's an
first.
epic comment.
That's the first one.
Also,
Yeah.
please go leave a review. Can I read some recent reviews from the homies out there? We got one that from State Football says this podcast is a movie. Podcast hosted by 2.5 men in their mid to late 30s who only eat spinach salads and give great crypto advice.
Man.
And then he put the diamond hands in there. Hell yeah.
I thought you were paper hands, fucking bitch.
No, I'm not. Dude, I'm a diamond hand boy. Everyone knows that. This one's a long one. You guys want this one?
Technically, I have the most diamond hands because my Serge Ibaka NFT is going nowhere.
Yeah.
You need to
At this
hang on
point,
to
you'd be
that.
stupid to sell it. You might as well just take the loss.
I might take it off the market. I'll be the last one with a Top Shot NFT on the planet.
I don't know if I want to read this review because I think this guy actually hates us.
Oh,
Should I just read it?
Yeah.
Y'all are kind of full of yourselves these days. You get 5 stars from me because I've been a listener for a while and you've provided great content over the past 5 years. But lately, it seems like you're all out of a little out of touch of the day to day. Well, yeah, we're podcasters. Like we don't.
You're all like
we live a
dads
weird-
with newborns.
Yeah, we
too.
live a
It's
weird
like-
life. It
Yeah.
says it says Will just lives a different life than me, so it's hard to relate.
I agree with
Like
that.
you, I mean,
Yeah.
he probably, presumably doesn't live in Austin.
He did note, Dave, you're cool.
Okay.
Oh, found my burner.
Oh, this guy, I don't even know. Go
Was
leave
he-
a
was
nice
he-
review to
what-
outweigh Dat Boy Nice. What's this
What did he
guy's
say?
problem?
Did he mention me or was no?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. This
need to
one
get
says, this
mentioned.
one's from Sid. It says, see where I'm going with this. My boyfriend made the mistake of showing me the pod because he went from dating a late 20-year-old woman in STEM to dating 3 mid to late 30-year-old frat fathers. Sorry. Also, he now accuses me of having a crush on the Coles Cash King.
Whoa.
Woo, Randy. He had just
Who is
Randy.
that?
Randy just had to put his phone down because he was swiping and then heard that he got some attention on the pod. Good for you,
That's
Randy.
what Randy does during the podcast.
I know.
You know that?
Go leave us a nice review to outweigh Dat Boy Nice. He's a meanie.
He's more like that boy and mean.
Yeah,
honestly.
we have good vibes only in the studio today. I'm not gonna mess with the.
Speaking of the, you said you
Why'd you
following
read
me and the reviews.
because you guys told me to.
Did you see somebody found the bartender?
Yeah, we
I
had
don't
a
know if that was
backer
in the
find the
rundown, but-
bartender this week, so we can confirm that he actually does exist.
Yeah, people thought we had just made this person up for content. but we
Really?
did
They
not.
thought it was a bit.
He looks exactly like I remember him, which is surprising considering we were pretty tuned up when we met him.
Not only did the guy get a photo with him, but he made him like come out from beyond the bar.
That's a good move. We got a fit check on him.
I mean, yeah, it just felt weird seeing like his entire lower body.
If this certain backer knows his name, please don't release this to the greater people. I think this needs to be a little gem that people have to go find themselves.
Was this the same backer who came down to the meetup?
Oh
And he's
yeah,
the-
it was,
He's
baby.
the guy with the big shoulders.
Oh yeah,
He also
big
won the
trash guy.
photography contest on Happy Hour Live about a year and a half ago.
swag.
Yeah.
This dude's in.
Mhm.
You love to see it. I think let's stop wasting any time.
Dude,
Okay.
you changed.
It's time to, dude. I've definitely changed. Yeah, I'm terrible. Like, there's no denying that. I'm a different human.
You really are. You are the definition of different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm unrelatable. Recapping this weekend in fun, presented by Muggsy. Muggsies are the most comfortable men's jeans on the planet. They're built with proprietary stretch denim, and these look stylish but make you feel like you're wearing sweatpants. They're the most damn comfortable jeans around, and they're the stretch jean for men. They're just great. They're comfortable anywhere. They got more room for the boys, more room for the balls, and no hugging anywhere. Over everything, they represent comfortability and style, and wearing their jeans, you'll never sacrifice feeling good for looking good. You can look great, feel great, and be your best self rocking Muggsies because you're comfortable and confident to take on whatever the day throws at you. We've gotten a very nice package from Muggsy that includes jeans, joggers, jean jackets, and everything in between. And I have to say, the squad's looking fitted in their denim lately.
Love the jeans. Love the color, the wash.
Dillon is so caked up in his light wash ones. It's like, I'm kind of jealous that he got those.
I also have the light wash ones. I can't take them off. I also have the jean jacket, and I wore it to dinner the other day
Oh,
with
wow.
Randall. Randy, what do you think?
Fit pics or nah?
No. We didn't. I went in looking for a fit pick situation. The opportunity didn't necessarily present itself. There was no Will DeFreeze at
That's
the
okay.
table,
That's okay.
so I'm going to save it for another time.
Right on. There we go. I can't wait to wear mine.
What?
I've been
Dave?
wearing them actually. You guys know that I'm a jean guy these days.
Literally, I said your jeans DeFreeze.
Yeah,
last
it makes
week.
no sense.
Will
but
went from not being a jeans guy to a jeans guy overnight.
I wore jeans more last week than I wore not jeans last week during the work week. So
It's pretty impressive.
Mhm.
Thanks to our friends over at Muggsy.
do your legs a favor and head on over to Muggsy.com to pick up a pair of the most comfortable jeans you've ever worn. That's Muggsy.com for 10% off your entire order using promo code STEAM. Free your balls once and for all with the most comfortable jeans on the planet Earth at Muggsy.com, and you can use promo code STEAM for 10% off of your entire order. Well, Dillon got married yesterday. Is everyone aware of that?
Yeah,
Dude, he's not relatable
Well,
anymore.
do you
No,
want to do
I agree.
chronological first?
I
Do you
don't
want to
like it
spend a little bit of time on your boy's birthday?
I mean, we can.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
I
like-
feel like Dillon getting married is a pretty big deal, and maybe we should just like go in with that, and then
Okay.
we can give a rundown of Lil Mon's birthday.
What's
Up
the
to you.
argue? You want to let's talk about it. What's the bigger deal?
Yeah, people are wondering.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any frozen drinks at Dillon's wedding.
Oh, but there was coffee.
He had an absolute
There
fire
was.
drink lineup at that wedding.
You did. Did you have a mezcal Negroni?
I didn't.
I had two.
Really?
Yep.
I feel like I told Dillon halfway through the reception that I think that his signature cocktail is going to be the least ordered cocktail on the menu.
I heard you say that. That's why I went and got them.
Were they good?
Yeah, they were fantastic.
I had one, I think.
I didn't
love them.
I switched over to Old Speckled Hen, which was
You guys were drinking steins of
it's
Old
not
Speckled
it's
Hen.
not a carry around and socialize beer.
No.
It's just not. It's a sit down and enjoy a nice ham sandwich beer.
Oh man, I was pounding those things. Like the second, nobody was drinking any Old Speckled Hens, and when I went up to the bartender and asked for one, he like paused for a second, and I think I made him a little happy that he got to start pouring these out. Those things go down
It's my
quick.
favorite beer to say.
Old Speckled Hen. huh?
Old Speckled Hen.
Yingling.
I started the day yesterday with an all-time cute scene. I showed up to Dillon's place at like 9 a.m.
Okay.
I walk in. Dillon's getting dressed. He's getting suited and booted in his tux.
Did you see him nude?
I was in the room while he didn't have pants on, if that's what you're asking.
It's kind of sick.
But then I got to witness he and Parks get ready together and put on their tuxes together. And it was one of the cutest things I've ever seen.
It's mega cute scene. Parks did a tremendous job.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Just nailed it.
Did you get punched in the balls by Parks?
No, but I did get punched in the thigh, but I
Okay.
did get some high fives.
Nice.
I did beg Parks to dab yesterday. He did not dab.
No dabs.
He was like, I don't want to make this about me.
Mhm.
I'm like, you know what? That's probably the right move.
He didn't want to steal any thunder. But yeah, I mean, there was a little concern there, but we had Weather Dave on the case that there was going to be a little more rain than we bargained for.
Like, Dillon's involved, so you know it's going to be wet. So
Facts.
that was not a surprise. But I was peeping the radar, and there was just got so much moisture coming in from the Gulf.
It is a direct line
And
from the Gulf.
it was hit or miss, little showers, nothing severe, nothing
Mhm.
even that, not a washout by any means, but just on and off again, mist, drizzle, kind of like never mind, I won't use that analogy. But it was damp, and there was a moment during the ceremony where I was like, oh, we got to get this thing.
Oh, dude.
we gotta wrap it up, and luckily it went off without a hitch.
It did. There was a moment where the sun actually came out. It was lovely. It was beautiful. It was sort of like
once they were announced, bride and groom,
yeah,
the sun came out and shined right on them. I was like, oh, okay.
And then literally the moment they had the presented as Mr. and Mrs. Chevrolet, the rain came. It was right after. It was really cool.
Yeah. And I also paid my sister-in-law who officiated. I paid her $1,000 per mention that I got during the ceremony. So
Yeah,
now
you got a lot of tread.
I owe her
there.
$3,000 now.
I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day?
What do you guys call those? Sun showers?
Yeah.
In the South, they call them like devil's doorknobs or something.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
weird, something like something that has
doorknobs when you
wolf something.
beat your friend into submission because he passed gas and had the nerve to not say safety.
Damn.
Yikes.
Big facts. Randy gets it. Midwest.
Yeah, we just call them sun showers.
Yeah, we did too. I think it's a northern thing.
Not a very creative name.
No.
No, but I know immediately what you're describing.
Yeah.
There's not any devil's doorknob. What did you say?
I think that's a different thing entirely.
I'm looking this up.
Be careful, Dave. You might want to clear your search history after looking this up. Brett almost lost an eye yesterday from a rogue bottle of champagne that decided to open.
There was ghost champagne.
Like,
oh no!
I looked over, and I heard this loud pop, and then there was like a 10-second pause, and then suddenly Brett just got smoked by a cork that came from the skies.
Yeah, I got smoked by a sky cork and a ghost champagne.
Here's a question for you guys. What was the vibe in the shuttle from the ceremony to the restaurant?
Well, it started off great, but then the driver didn't necessarily know where to go.
Oh, good.
So
Did you spill?
Dave and I were. What's that?
You had a spill.
Brett Merriman got the award for first glass break.
Yeah,
Brett, don't try to get around it.
It was sort of it was clumsy and.
Did you
and
brick?
No, it was a circumstantial break. It could have been worse.
Okay.
I could have broke it like on the table, or it would have gone down and caused a scene. I chose like the lesser of two evils.
You chose to break a glass.
Well, it hit the plate rather hard that
Okay.
it fell on. I was like, oh fuck.
Our bus ride was the mood, the vibes were good. They were immaculate. Not a party bus by any means, but you could see how had the trip gone like another 20 minutes, it would have turned into just a party bus.
Yeah, Randy bricked the last 5 seconds of the bus ride when he was just about to get off and sprint to get a bottle of champagne, and then the bus started moving. We're like, oh.
Come on, Randy.
That really did happen.
Yeah. Dave goes, no, you missed your shot.
I did something I'm not
Missed your
proud
shot,
of.
kid.
I did something I'm not proud of while you guys were on the party bus. I went home and changed shirts.
Oh, you did do that. Yeah.
I had to get a New Jersey on for the reception.
You told me very early on you were on sweat through watch.
Yeah, I mean, and I was also on just incredibly wrinkled shirt watch as well. That shirt does not do well when you're standing up and sitting down constantly. And I decided that it would be the move, especially given how, and it ended up being a very good move based on how many photos were taken at this reception. And I had to do it. I had to do a jersey swap.
I want to gas up a sponsor that's actually not a sponsor on this podcast today. But the Mizzen button down that I wore,
Ooh.
the fact that I have not had one of those for years, I've been missing out because it's perfect for a hot wedding, like a hot day.
The first thing I did when I went to go change shirts was find my mizzen. And then I realized that it was blue checks and it was not going to go well with my green suit.
No.
And I was like, I have to go get a white one. I have to go get a white one like this weekend. It just has to happen.
Whatever they put in their material, again, this is just non-spawn.
This sounds exactly like
I was
an ad
jealous
read.
when Dave showed up and he's like, yeah, this is a mizzen. I was like, shit, you're going to be so much more comfortable than me all day today.
I was worried. I was on pit watch.
Oh,
Pit watch was in effect.
I can confirm that during the ceremony, I pitted my blazer.
You pitted the blazer?
Blaze?
Yeah.
No shit.
You and Ross had similar.
Dude, me, Ross, and Barrett were the green suit boys.
I think Barrett gets drippiest performance.
Yeah, so I did have like a best dress thing on here. I don't think we could give it to anybody but Barrett.
I did get compliments on my jacket. I want to throw that out there immediately.
You know what? I'm going to give you a compliment, Brett.
Okay.
You didn't totally brick your fit.
Thank you. The totally hurts a little bit, but the rest of the compliment I'll take.
I just like the fact that you've become the brick fit guy for some reason, even though you don't really deserve it.
Thank you. I was rocking boots too.
Fur or not?
No.
I couldn't tell because they were underneath your pants.
He didn't want to show up the bride.
Dave had a chain on. Speaking of showing people up.
Look, keep it on.
I told him Dave's he's chain guy now. He's chain guy. I did like walking into into June's after we got off the bus, and you got there a little after us, but they were just doing past rosé immediately.
See, I needed that.
No further did we 5 feet in the door, and there was a bottle of rosé in my face.
We pulled up, and I looked inside, and we were probably 20 minutes later than most other people when we showed up. And I looked inside, and I see Dave and Micah standing by the jukebox, and I got so excited to run in the back door of the restaurant that I slammed Sally's legs in the car door.
Oh my God.
That's not how you want to start the reception.
Micah saw that.
Yeah, he started just busting out laughing.
Yeah, Micah was like, "Oh no." And I was like, "This is not a good start for Will."
No.
So it wasn't like it was legitimate enough that it was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She rebounded pretty well from it, and I don't think there's any visible leg bruising.
Did the door rebound off her shin?
Yeah, it did. And it's just not how you want to make your grand entrance.
Oh no.
Oh.
I went really silly on those avocado toast slices.
Well, that was my next question. Would be who had the most chicken sandwiches?
I had two.
I had two. I
heard
heard
I had four.
They were sliders.
I heard someone had four.
They were sliders plus. I think calling it a slider doesn't do it justice.
I can eat a slider in 2
Fair.
bites. I think I can eat a slider in 2 to 3 bites. These chicken sandwiches took at least between 4 and 6 bites.
I told somebody on the bus ride there, I was like, enjoy this, because the fact that it's Sunday brunch and we're going to a place on South Congress that we're going to walk right into and not have to like deal with a like waiting on a table or anything, like you're not going to be in this position again.
Also, and not have to pay for them. Thank you, Dillon. Dillon
yes,
and Bay.
Free 99, as they say.
I led off with rosé, switched quickly into espresso martinis, of which I had 2.
Yeah.
Switched then into mezcal Negronis.
Oh boy.
Had a margarita. So at this point, your boy is there was a point there when
That's quite the cocktail cadence.
Yeah. Then I did 2 chicken sandies, a couple fries, and
Pancakes were good too.
didn't have
I heard
those.
I heard people
Dave.
raving about the pancakes, and I never got one.
Pancakes and I don't get along. It would be a long trip. That bathroom scene was not conducive to emergency situations.
Wait, what's your problem with pancakes? You can eat fried chicken.
They go right
sandwiches?
through me, Dave.
Really?
Yeah,
Pancakes?
pancakes.
Is
For
it
some
like
reason,
me with lettuce wraps from P.F. Chang's?
you got to be on standby.
That's
yeah.
that's 18 minutes or less. It's like clockwork.
That used to be me with brisket, and then I just changed my mindset. Now I'm good.
That would have been. That's a tough one.
So you mentally changed.
There were times at
the way
Grand X
you
where we
react
would
to
do
brisket.
catered lunches from barbecue spots, and I'd have to skip the brisket, and it killed me because it always upset my stomach. And then I asked my father-in-law about it, and he's a medical professional, and he was like, "Well, you're probably just overthinking it, and your body's reacting."
So
the second he told me that, I stopped thinking about it, and now I can just eat all the brisket in the world.
So you cured your brisket indigestion mentally, is what you're saying.
That's how mentally strong I am.
Your father-in-law basically told you to stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
And you did, to your credit.
Yeah. He also,
man.
my favorite thing about my father-in-law is that he doesn't eat mayo because he thinks it's for wimps.
I've become a mayo guy the last 5 or 6 years.
He grew
Love
up
mayo.
thinking that mayo's for
just eat-
wimps, and now Sally doesn't eat mayo either because she grew up being told that no, mayo's for wimps.
What? Does he just eat like dry ass sandwiches?
I think mustard gets the nod.
the same thing.
It's meat specific. It's sandwich specific.
Yeah.
Some pair better with mustard. Who was it who said mustard's underrated? Was it you? This sounds like something you would say.
I'm new to the mustard game.
It's
I used
not
to be like,
underrated.
eh.
It's-
Welcome, dude.
Everybody knows about mustard.
Welcome.
So on my hot dogs.
yeah,
I,
the
I
top
put,
condiments are ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, it's 1A, 1B.
I put both of them on my hot dogs. I don't do any relish because that's for wimps.
I think relish is just not great.
I relish the opportunity to not put relish on my hot
Sweet
dog.
relish, please.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't people? Here's a question: why don't people put relish on sandwiches instead of pickles?
What is relish?
It's just gross. It's the worst way to eat a pickle.
Is it just diced up pickles?
Yeah, but like it's so sweet that it doesn't take on the taste of like a classic dill pickle. If they just chopped up pickles and made a thing out of it, then I would just do that. I assume they make dill relish, but I've never had any that's any good.
Speaking of pickles, you know what I appreciate is that Dillon did not put pickles on the chicken sandwiches
He should have.
where they do not belong.
Yes, they
What is
do,
your problem?
dude.
I saw something about that.
It was big content guy.
It was
The
big
fuck's
content
his
guy.
He
problem?
missed.
Dillon.
He missed on that tweet, dude.
Man, I got a more like bad content guy.
Do you guys know how much a tray
He's got good content.
Do you know
I'm
how much a
sorry.
tray of chicken tenders costs from Chick-fil-A?
No,
It's not cheap.
Really?
it is Chick-fil-A and inflation.
I thought that a party tray from Chick-fil-A would be like $60.
I would say, I mean, how many tenders or nuggets does that entail?
I spent north of $150 at Chick-fil-A picking up the tray for Fritz's
Wow.
birthday. I was like, you
Wow.
got to be kidding me. Shouts to Chick-fil-A
lot.
though. They went those nugs went hard.
So as did the coconut shrimp. I was appreciative of that. I heard they were HEB.
Sally did do several rounds of coconut shrimp tests for Fritz's birthday, and it was a lot of work. And they all tasted really good, but she decided just to go with the HEB style.
I went as far as to asking Jules and Sally. I was like, who made these? And they're like, HEB did.
Yeah,
So,
shout out to HEB.
mhm.
I'm trying to find this tweet.
Did anything notable happen at the after party? Because I went home for fatherly responsibilities with the aim
Yeah.
of hoping that people would be coherent enough to stay out long enough that I could rejoin. And I soon learned that no one stayed coherent enough for me to go meet out.
Well, I just want to, throw it out there. Brittany went around the reception at one point, which was lovely. It was beautiful. We had a lot of fun. The playlist, I want to point out,
Oh my God.
went. But Brittany said, okay, we're going to Proper Hotel. You might be familiar with the bar scene there. And then Dirty Bills was the plan. So there was a scenario where Dirty Bills was going to be mobbed.
I'm so glad that did not come
It didn't
to
happen.
fruition.
It didn't happen. And I think it was mostly because people got a little liquored up. And it was a long day.
Well, Brett, we did skip over the fact that I'd like to congratulate you as being the winner of the garter
you.
toss.
Oh, thank you.
As a previous winner of the garter toss, it's a brotherhood that you can't get out of now.
Correct. I've won a few of those in my day. Dillon simply just slingshotted. That's not a word, but slingshot the garter at my face. So I had to catch it more out of personal injury than anything. So
It was weird that you tried to catch it with your teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
I-
why don't
yeah,
you just
well, there
calm
was-
down there, guy.
there was like diamonds in it and stuff. And
It did look like one of the
I didn't-
better garters.
if
I
I
hadn't
if I
seen
caught
it
that
as
with
a
my
garter.
teeth, it would have been a
Garter
would have been a
Snake Day
scene.
was on tilt yesterday.
Garter Snake Dave.
I have the garter's gonna come to Mexico. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna do a little full circle thing there.
Okay. Well, that's what garter is. Yeah, it's a full circle. That's how it stays on the leg.
Sorry, I'm shook on this pickles don't belong on chicken sandwiches thing. I can't get past it. 'cause I was-
Re fucking tweet.
Dylan even
Oh.
Dylan responded and said he agrees, and it's just
The
not a
fuck
take
up,
I
Dylan.
enjoy, dude. Like you're gonna send me to Chick-fil-A and ask me to take pickles off my chicken sandwich?
Please do.
Nah.
They just add a flavor that's not needed.
It's the juxtaposition.
Yeah,
what
they
about
do.
that don't you
It's-
freaking get?
They add a
I don't-
beautiful
I don't
like
need any jux
saltiness.
in my no.
I feel like
it's
you
not
only have
salt.
like half a palate.
What do you
Like
mean?
half your tongue doesn't work. You only have half taste buds.
I'm a stroke victim, Dave.
Oh,
No,
I'm
shouts
sorry,
to,
dude.
shouts to anybody who's
Were you home
recovering
alone
from a stroke.
yesterday?
Yeah. Is that what you were doing when you fell asleep on the couch last night?
No, I was watching the Lizzie McGuire movie. Will
I did notice you were watching the Lizzie McGuire movie last night.
Caroline said, "Let's watch the Lizzie McGuire movie," and so we did.
It's honestly a great movie. I grew up with Lizzie McGuire, so I feel like I have a responsibility to really shout her name from the rooftops.
In that movie, she is supposed to be 13, going from 8th grade to 9th grade, dating an Italian pop star, Paolo.
How
She's
old?
16 in real life while she's acting that role. So not as egregious as we thought. We're like, oh, she's probably like 21.
I don't know if I can tell this story, but I had a friend of a friend. They bought at an auction a
Hillary
ski
Duff's,
day with the cast of Lizzie McGuire in like
What?
elementary school, and everyone showed up besides Hillary Duff, so they just went skiing with Gordo and Miranda. I don't actually know this person, but I couldn't stop laughing when I was like, dude, how excited are you to go meet Lizzie McGuire? And then you just have to ski with Gordo the entire time.
Damn, dude, Gordo is the OG sim.
I have a cousin, Gordon. We call him Gordo.
Is he also a simp?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I found out Gordo is 5'4" as an adult. He's a short king, but that's a short king.
Hell yeah. We stand a short king. It's Short King Spring.
Did you see somebody
Right.
like went up to Pete or somebody was like, hey man, short kings, and like fist bumped them? Pete's like, that's cool and all, but like, don't do that.
Wait, Pete Blackburn?
Of brunch fame?
Yeah, I don't know what, if it might not have been Pete. I just saw it on the TL.
They haven't reached out to us yet about doing the human centipede tomato fights.
They have our number.
We need to put human centipede up against like an Oscar winner.
What's human centipede's Rotten Tomatoes?
Not
Let me look
good.
this
It's
up.
sub
It's not
30.
great.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at that.
The audience score. It's the rare scenario where the audience score is lower than the critic score.
Can we get Randy's mic up? Randy, why don't you go ahead and read that definition on Devil's Doorknob for us in the sentence that they use?
Yeah, go ahead, Randy.
No, I looked up what it's actually called in the South, the sun shower thing.
What is it?
It's not good.
It's
What is it?
Something tells me that
Is
it
it
was.
racist?
It has racist past.
Okay, don't read it.
It's the devil's beating his wife.
Oh, that's
So-
not good.
So not great.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I thought it was.
Y'all got to. Hey, if you're living in the South right now, we got to change that. Start calling it
No
sun
one.
showers.
I've never heard.
There was
that.
also one called, I think it's the wolf giving birth. Is another way.
also like not as bad, but like why can't we
Why?
just? It's just.
Just call it a sun shower.
Thank
We've
you.
already established it's a very efficient way of talking about
Brett,
this.
look up Devil's Doorknob and Urban
No,
Dictionary.
I know what it is.
Wait, that's what you said it was, so you owe the people at home.
The Devil's Doorknob
I'm
is.
gonna let Will read it privately, and I'll just see his reaction. Read the sentence.
Okay.
You just look at. You know what it is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How did you mix that up?
Because they both had like the devil thing. I knew it was something, and I knew it was weird, and I just didn't.
It's not
didn't think
good.
that one through.
Good job
Yeah.
knowing it was weird, Brett.
Thank you.
I can't get.
Can we talk about Dylan's wedding still? We got to go back.
Yeah.
Brittany
What,
looked
we need some
beautiful.
closing thoughts on Dylan's wedding.
Dylan looked great.
I had a blast. It's the first time I've ever been to a Sunday wedding that was not mine. And I
Well,
also,
first morning.
it's the
wedding.
first ever brunch wedding I've ever been to. I've always been very intrigued by the brunch wedding and how it would go. Like at about 5 o'clock yesterday, my hangover started to set in. And then at about 9 o'clock, I was like, you know what? I feel good.
I
Like,
think
I
that's
can go to
why-
bed right now with my head held high or on the pillow.
and not spinning. Randy said he woke up at 4 a.m. with the spins.
That's way too late to have spins, man. Spins are like when you first put your head down on your pillow.
Oh,
Spinning.
there's a trick that's supposed to work too. is
Charlie
where
Sheen.
You put your foot on the ground.
With the spins.
With spoons.
Love
I didn't
laughing
have
at my
spins.
jokes.
There was a moment where
Be careful. If someone lets a review that we laugh at our own jokes too much.
Well, that's kind of the whole deal.
Dude, you've changed.
There was
I have.
there was a
I have a
moment
son.
where Dave and I were at Proper with like Caroline and Randy. Randy was lights on, nobody's home, so Randy probably
I
wasn't going to
don't
make
even
it.
So that was
yeah.
going to be my question. Yeah. Did anyone win the lights on and no one's home award?
Yeah,
for
he's
that?
Randy-
right
Randy
there
turned back
producing
and
the
did.
show.
You love to see that. The young guy. The young gun.
He's older than me.
Yeah, but he's got
It
younger
doesn't make
vibes.
sense.
You're 36.
I turned 28. Man, this
Brett's
month.
older than me.
We're Dave and I almost went to dinner. Almost.
I really wish you guys had. Had I found out that you guys went to like a steakhouse or something for dinner, I would have been devastated.
I did go to Carve with Caroline after.
He had me just on the cusp, and then I looked down and I was like, you know what? I'm patting myself on the back. I was like, I like being home before Rhodes goes to bed.
I think if there was a place close to that bar that we really enjoyed, that was not like going to break the bank, that we really liked to go to, I think we would have done it. Like if Carve was a block away, we would have done that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. Yeah,
Okay.
I think there was a number of places you could have talked me into.
Yeah.
Carve being 20 minutes
I
west.
guess it is
15
sort of on your
minutes.
way. You know,
Kind of.
Kinda.
It's not far from my home, but
Right.
yeah, I'm glad because I would have had a drink. I would
Dude,
probably had a
steak
nice,
dinners with the boys.
full-bodied red.
Had exactly that. Split the burger too, very good. And their spinach artichoke dip, brand new on the menu, pretty good
Did y'all
too.
sit at the bar?
Nope, we got a cocktail table.
You would order spinach artichoke dip at a steakhouse.
I've never had it. It's brand new to the menu.
hate
By
it.
the way, biggest miss of yesterday, no hummus.
Dude, how did he not do hummus just as a bit?
I had
hell?
about 11 fruit skewers.
I had 0.
Why?
I didn't take advantage enough of the food there, man. I don't know why. I was just I was walking around. I didn't want to have stuff. I did get this sauce from the chicken sandwich all over my shirt. Not a good
Damn,
look.
dude.
Wait, which shirt? The original?
The second shirt.
Second shirt? That's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
You should have gone for the trifecta of jersey swaps.
I know. I thought about just taking my shirt off altogether and just going shirtless under the blazer.
Is that a move? I could see like Barrett doing that.
I put on a shirt that I bought last summer that fit me last summer, and I put that on to wear to the wedding reception yesterday, and I soon learned that it no longer fits me this summer.
Damn.
So
Oh, dude, are you wearing your nipple polo to Cabo?
you're damn right I am.
Let's
I
go.
already want someone to like be
Let's
sitting
go.
across the table from me and be like, "Will, your nipples out?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know. Thank you.
Maybe I'll get one in solidarity with
You
you.
should." Lace boys. Hey,
Dave?
you know what saved my life yesterday at about 4 p.m.?
Does it rhyme with liquid IV?
EMTs.
It does. It rhymes with liquid IV so well that it actually was a liquid IV.
Wow.
Yesterday, I knew that above all, I needed to hydrate. And so what did I do? I busted out my current favorite flavor. Are you guys ready for my current favorite flavor? Any guesses on what it is?
Pina
Strawberry.
colada.
Concord grape.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my word. And I made a big ice water and I stirred that stuff in. And I soon realized that one stick of liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. This stuff is great. It's got 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. And it's made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, and free of gluten, dairy, and soy. This stuff very much works. One stick, like I said, in 16 ounce hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. And liquid IV hydration comes in refreshing flavors like watermelon, lemon, lime, strawberry, pina colada, and so many more. Did you guys pound any liquid IV yesterday?
I did this morning.
Love that.
First
Love
thing I did when I got home.
You have to.
First
Like-
thing I did when I got up, too.
Sally saw me doing it. She's like, please mix me one. Please.
What'd she say?
One single liquid IV,
Please
sir.
make me one,
So-
sir.
Just one liquid IV.
I think maybe my favorite is the immunity one, the orange, the
Oh, it's so
tangerine.
good. It's so
And
good.
the problem is it's also my wife's, and she kind of cleaned us out.
Yep.
Ooh.
Sally's likely to go for the, is it tangerine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And luckily the Concord grape has really been saving me lately. I love it. Love it.
I
Grab
need
liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code CirclingBack at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use promo code CirclingBack at liquidiv.com. Experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code CirclingBack. Can we circle back on Fritz's birthday real quick?
Lil
Please.
Mon.
Did you guys get any merch from the birthday?
No, I did not.
That's too bad.
I did
I
not.
didn't either.
Dude, between the koozies, the bucket hats that Sally busted out.
See, I'm not a bucket hat guy myself. I look like Paddington.
You'd look hilarious with the bucket hat.
Yeah, I'm not. My head is not proportioned for bucket hats. But the koozie was a miss. I needed one of those.
Damn, I didn't get a
If
koozie.
perhaps you have leftovers, because usually you have to order those in about 500.
Yeah, I think we have
Uh,
extra koozies. The bucket hats are, I mean, people are going to have to pay a premium for these things.
They were sick though.
I was pleasantly surprised by how well the pina colada machine made pina colada.
Hey.
They were awesome.
I'm known as not a frozen drink guy. I'm normally like, give me on the rocks. I don't need the frozen stuff. Pina colada, I hadn't had a frozen pina colada in years, and I was so happy that thing, it actually poured like frozen.
Yes.
Normally you just get like the liquid and you're just drinking sugar,
Oh,
and it's different.
Yep, I had 2
This
of
was
those.
good.
Will the one complaint I will have is the dark rum. There's no cap on it, so that came out.
we were absolutely not capping.
That came out real quick. So your boy got about 3 floaters.
So
in
I
his
have to
first one.
say that if you are going to host a party where you're giving out free rum floaters by way of just setting a bottle of rum next to the frozen pina colada machine, make sure that people know that there is already rum in the pina colada from the machine. There was a lot of questions of people being like, oh, I didn't think there was any rum in there, so I put in a bunch of rum from the side.
Yeah.
It would make sense that at a first birthday party, maybe you don't put rum in the pina colada in case like a child wants one. But we didn't really worry about that.
I gotta call Stratman out. He gave Bane a little swig. It's not it wasn't like aggressive. It's just Bane liked straws, apparently.
Oh yeah, kids like straws, and when you have a cocktail, you have to be on high alert because they will just try to turn their head and grab it.
And Bane grabbed it and just like licked off the end of the straw.
Well, it probably helps the teething, you know.
Explain to the folks at home who Bane is.
Bane is Drew and Lily's son.
That is my nephew and my partner.
I think you're mixing.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're doing.
Hey,
number of movies.
A lot of people dressed up, which was fun.
Sally sent out a lot of texts telling people to be on theme.
Dude, you tell me you need me to wear a islandy theme, like short sleeve button down every time. Like say no more.
I thought we were gonna have a scenario where like one person got in the pool and we could get a couple more in the pool, but it was only kids in the pool.
Did anyone fall in?
No,
Yeah.
I almost did. I was walking. Sally is friends with the doctor who delivered Fritz, and she was at the party for a little bit. And I walked to go say hi to her, and my right foot slipped, and I almost just went straight in the pool before anybody even arrived at the party. It would have been an L for me.
That would have been tough. Like it wasn't during the party. You didn't avoid a child. It was just on your own before the party even started.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been tough. I was on like anxiety watch with that many kids around. I was lifeguard Brett.
Yeah,
Kids don't really care for you.
kids
What do
hate
you
you.
mean?
Dude.
I'm just kidding. No, Rhodes likes Brett. I was just giving you shit.
Damn, that was just unprovoked. But
It
yeah,
was.
I was
No.
ready to jump in the pool at a moment's notice.
You know my story. You know why I was late, right? Rhodes didn't take a nap all day, and he never does that. Get in the car, falls asleep. Classic kid thing.
Kids love cars.
Can't
man.
wake him up 10 minutes later. Just can't, because then you're going to bring him in, and he's going to just be the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Had to sit in the car with him for like 30 minutes.
Got
and
to
then I
doze
find-
off.
Alyssa's like, go in. So I go in.
At least you had AC.
That's true. I felt bad, though.
It's okay, Dave.
I kept seeing people. Like I saw Micah walk by. I saw Randy walk by.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like a killer time. We're just sitting in the car listening to.
You know, Fritz
The
made a
Wiggles.
comment. Fritz made a comment to me about it, but like I wasn't gonna bring it up. Like
I didn't get to talk to Fritz at all.
He was like low key, like kind of fucked up that Dave was like 30 minutes late.
I'll make it up to him.
Cool.
I liked how Fritz went into his, what he called a bang cake, smash cake.
Mm-hmm. Smash cake.
He went into it hesitant, and then once he got going, he was like,
Once
oh,
he
shit.
understood that he was allowed to smash that thing, he mashed that smash button.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about a Vice story that Brett's gonna hate?
No. This is one that he's going to be interested in.
Oh, okay.
They
You did
purposely-
call yourself Mr. Diamond Hands earlier
They
today.
purposely have not told me the title of this article, so
Brett, this has
I'm
got
going
you
in
written
blind
all
here.
over.
Yeah, hit me.
Inside Liberland, a crypto-libertarian micronation in Eastern Europe.
Okay, I have questions
Okay.
about the sovereignty of this country.
That's my number one question as well.
Who recognizes them as an independent nation?
Nobody, but
Okay.
they are attempting to create a micronation on disputed land sitting between Croatia and Serbia.
Sounds like given the events of the last
What's wrong, Randy?
couple months and the events of the last like 25 years in that region.
Not the best location.
I'll probably pick a different one. Maybe like an island.
Yeah, I kind of want to plant my flag somewhere not there right now.
Yeah. Maybe just like pick somewhere off the coast of like Florida.
So
Maybe
Is
grab
this
one
just a
the-
bunch of crypto bros getting together being like, dude, we should fucking buy our own country?
Yeah,
How many?
Actually, it's a really, really good guess, and that's pretty accurate. They also have a festival, a multi-day festival called Floating Man.
float at this micronation? that's
Correct.
Recognized by nobody.
What does floating man include?
Celebrating the unrealized dream of making a libertarian nation run on Bitcoin and the blockchain. Now, Brett, does this have your interest peaked?
As long as there's
You're horny for blockchain.
Are they all wearing like Che Guevara shirts that have Andrew Yang on them instead?
Oh, that's a good.
My concern is using
It's
Bitcoin
just
as
Ron
reserve
Paul.
currency with the volatility currently in the marketplace. That sometimes a loaf of bread costs like 0.0000003 Bitcoin, and sometimes it costs 0.0000004. So I just think it's a tough way to run a nation, especially one that doesn't exist.
Well, Brett, I'm glad you say that.
Is it in the
Floating-
metaverse? Is this like a fucking virtual nation?
No, it's not virtual. It's
Okay.
disputed lands.
I don't know if it was like a fucking
That means the
esports
land-
Real
cafe.
property.
The lands are in a dispute.
Right.
Correct. Will knows.
Mhm.
At Floating Man, individuals and citizens are free to talk about whatever they like.
Okay.
Vice heard presentations ranging from discussions of crypto anarchism, something that you're interested in, and darknet markets.
Ooh.
Yeah, like Silk Road.
Also, we don't to conversations on how humans don't really have diseases, and opera performances.
Dude, I've been saying that.
So like if
And opera performances.
so
You snuck that one in there. at
you
the
can
end.
just get sick in this in Liberland, Sounds like
you don't get sick.
No health insurance in Liberland.
It's like my first boss who used to say, I don't get sick. And then one time he did get sick. But to be fair, he only missed like a day.
That's like Dillon saying he's never blacked out before. And then he blacked out one time. And I was like, yes, got him.
He's like, I've never been hungover. And then now he just gets crippling hangovers.
Dude, the second Dillon wrote a column for PGP saying that he never gets hangovers. And the second he wrote that column, he started getting hangovers again.
That's incredible.
He flew directly into the sun.
Like the Icarus.
Sure. That's exactly what I was thinking.
They're trying to build a new Dubai here, per sources. This is what the quote says. Maybe more than Dubai.
Very different because Dubai is an internationally recognized commerce hub as part of a nation that's also internationally recognized.
Founded and backed by individuals who made early fortunes in cryptocurrency, Liberland and its denizens have a dream of integrating it into every facet of life. They want financial transactions to exist on the blockchain, but also the country's Congress, Senate, justice system, and voting system.
Is Adam Newman involved in this at all?
Got to be somewhere in here.
Like
Control F.
He has so much money after screwing WeWork over that I feel like he has his hands in a lot of things that we don't realize. He is bussing with money.
Dude, like him and MySpace Tom.
Like, well, MySpace Tom is he's just tweeting at his haters and stuff sometimes.
Is he really?
I think so.
One time and it resurfaces like every year and it's great. And it's just like, yeah, I made X amount of money and now I just do what I want.
Right. I like the way he's doing it because he basically just said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to build rockets. I'm just going to go like live in Liberland."
Tell me if this
How
is
douchey
fair.
are the bars in Liberland?
Are there bars in Liberland?
Yes, dude. And the bathrooms have doors that close all the way for each stall so that you can do cocaine in them with your crypto bros.
Yeah. Sounds just like Miami.
Yeah. You're just doing Ethereum exchanges at the bar when you're getting your double vodka sodas, Grey Goose, RBVs, anything you want.
Yeah.
Tell me if this is good policy. In Liberland, taxes will give you merits that can be used for voting. The more taxes you pay, the more tokens you receive.
Oh, good.
They believe it's much more fair than trying to give
It's
everyone the
basically
same vote.
it's a consumption tax, which I actually like that platform. So checkpoint for Liberland there.
I don't like that. I think everyone's voice should be equal.
Socialist.
What say you?
I probably skew socialist sometimes, unfortunately.
I think I told Dylan's dad you were a socialist.
Probably. He said we didn't. Did he say we weren't doing enough politics on the pod, or was he saying that he respected that we stayed away from it?
He was just saying like he wasn't saying that we do too much or too little. He was just like, yeah, man, it's amazing, and y'all are able to not talk politics or something. I'm paraphrasing poorly.
Did you guys watch the correspondence dinner last night?
I
replay.
missed that one.
Yeah, it was missable. Biden's jokes, he had a couple that hit, but the ones that didn't hit were much more noticeable than the ones that did hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then Trevor Noah went up and just did exactly what you would think Trevor Noah would do. Like,
made it all about himself, and it was fine.
He was fine. When did the world at one point was just like, we are all going to love ourselves from Trevor Noah, and you're going to like it.
Was he the immediate successor to The Daily Show?
I believe he was. And like, I don't know, was he on The Daily Show before, or was he just brought in? Because like it was kind of.
No, I didn't really. That was during a period of time where I was not watching The Daily Show.
There's some award. I think it might be like the Mark Twain Award that they give out for different things in life, and they have one for like American comedy. And Dave Chappelle won it a few years ago, and he did a pretty good set for it. And they had a bunch of really good comics go up and do it. This year, Jon Stewart is getting it, and I'm really excited to see the people that they bring up to do the speeches and stuff. It's almost like a high class roast.
I like that.
Why are they not doing roasts anymore?
Well, I was gonna say, when's the last time somebody roasted somebody?
Freaking cancel culture, bro.
Did it get like? Did it cross a line somewhere?
I mean, like,
I feel like we're ripe for a Pete Davidson roast.
That's a good one.
Like, I feel like right now that's a great one.
Yeah, that's a great.
You could even get Kim up there and get her to like I have faith that Kim Kardashian can be fed jokes and crush them on a teleprompter.
Yeah.
Wait, she did that.
Did she do it? Because it feels familiar.
Her SNL monologue.
And everybody's like,
oh yeah,
that's
she
weirdly
did a good job.
Weirdly good.
I'm glad you brought him up though, because Pete Davidson's tattoo of Kim Kardashian's children divides the internet.
Oh my God, the internet is so divided right now. Like,
what are they divided on? What's the two sides?
It's weird to get your girlfriend's kids tattooed on you.
Hey, does Liberland have a standing army?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing Brett's stand-up challenge, actually.
But they only exist on the blockchain.
Got it. So they're digital warriors. Much like my aunt.
What?
I just do a QAnon joke.
Oh. Okay. Shouts to your QAnon aunt.
Yeah, nobody would have got that reference. No one knows your aunt.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know you had a QAnon.
I thought the
Tight.
digital warrior one was enough. Then I was
Okay.
making something up about my fake
Is that what they
aunt
call
who's-
themselves? Digital warriors?
Yeah, they're on the digital battlefield, dude.
Damn, that's kind of a tight name. Like, I feel like that's what we are as podcasters.
We are digital warriors.
I'm just an analog boy living in a digital world.
Okay.
An RX Bandit song.
Who was it who didn't know what binary was? Was that Dillon?
The 0-1 system? Probably.
Didn't that come up recently somehow?
I don't know
Why
my
were we
left.
even
I don't know
talking
my
about
lefts and
binary?
rights. I probably wouldn't know what binary
That's
was.
true. Oh, sending a
Oh
message
yeah,
to
we did the
aliens.
alien message in binary. Did we sent them like a record player at one point in the 70s too? Like a big 45 or something like
Yeah,
that?
I'm sure they figured that out.
Hey, how the fuck are they going to figure that out? They
I-
had like bird noises on it.
Can I tell you something? I
Ooh.
genuinely don't understand how records work.
I don't either.
It freaks me out.
It always
like-
blew my mind that like whenever I would see in elementary school the music teacher go over and find a song on a record, I'm like, dude, how did you just find that? Like what?
I'm more impressed by record technology than I am like what my iPhone, this little hard drive that's
Fax machines.
the supercomputer that's the size of
Yeah.
a
Fax
pocket.
machines, Dave. We're just sending documents and we were doing this before we could print documents? Like what?
Dude, fax machines are hell. Anybody out there that's worked a small town law firm has had to utilize fax machines
Yeah.
for very important things, and it's the worst because you don't really know, and you're like, did that go through?
You have to
I
call
didn't get-
them.
you call like, hey, did y'all get that? And they're like, not yet. And you're like,
Remember you had a fax number that was like different
Yeah,
than your
my
your
parents
phone
had one.
number?
My dad owned a business for a little bit when I was young, and they had a fax machine there, and people would call it all the time, being like, "Yeah, did it go through?" And I'd just be like this little 5-year-old in the office, being like, mashing the buttons.
Dude, it was lit though when you receive a fax, you hear that thing whirring up. It's like fax machine.
wait, so wait. In this, wait, hold on. In your way of imitating this fax machine, it actually says the words fax machine.
Yeah.
Fax machine.
You have a fax. It's a little guy that draws all the documents in the fax machine.
Does Dillon's printer, is that like a biz hub?
I hope so. We need to get one. We need to get a biz hub for the.
Just
the
entirely
we need a-
entirely too large.
We need some like very valuable real estate just being bombarded with a
Why-
biz hub.
Well, this week in Wash Media studio upgrades, we got a giant cabinet for Randy to put his stuff in. Randy got a cabinet. I think today we should make Randy put the cabinet together. I think it should be Randy Cabinet Day, and I think we live stream it and just make everyone watch Randy complete
Dude,
the cabinet.
don't people watch shit like that on Twitch? Where
Yeah,
they're
all
just
the
like
time.
people doing stuff,
Yeah.
like building book shops and bird houses and shit.
We should just do a dad YouTube channel where
Yeah,
it's just
put it on
us,
Rick Talk.
us
That's
doing
my
things
idea for
hungover that you don't want to do as a hungover dad.
Like existing?
Yeah, existing.
Let's live stream Will's first time mowing a lawn ever.
Dude,
See
I've been
how he-
watching. I've been deep in lawnmower TikTok lately, and I have to say that I've got some techniques that I'd like to employ at some point.
You just need to do one first. You need to do one under your belt there.
No, I've already got designs that I'm cooking up right now.
Dude, this moisture pattern that we're living in right now, it's great for the lawn, but I'm mowing once a week now.
Oh,
And
are you?
It's a little much.
Damn.
I don't like mowing once a week.
Electric ass lawnmower over there,
Correct.
battery powered. No, nothing like a little lawnmower gas to fill the nostrils.
We're going.
you know?
We're going nuclear, right? Isn't that the plan?
You have a
Nuclear.
nuclear powered lawnmower.
Yeah.
How?
It's
Nuclear.
fusion.
You have nuclear fusion, long considered
Or
the holy
fission.
holy grail of nuclear power.
Correct.
I couldn't find anyone's gas tank to suck out the gas from for my lawnmower, and so I just used the infinity stones that I had in my garden. There's infinity of them, so I never run out.
You had infinity stones in your
Your garden.
Yeah,
Like you grow them, or they were just there.
I put them there. I bought them from Home Depot. There's like these like decorative stones.
No.
Turns out they're infinity stones. So
Still can't get over how swagless that finger snap was.
Who did the finger snap?
Thanos.
That's when he killed half the animals or something.
Sure.
he hunts.
Mike, can we do an
Let's
ad
hear
read?
from our friends over at Electric
You're losing
Bikes. I'm going to say this, guys. Riding a bike is sweet. I miss doing it. I don't get to do it that much anymore. But guess what? We're in the heat season right now, and it's a little too hot to be riding a bike around these parts. And guess what? I want something that's a little more comfortable, a little more convenient, and something that I can ride effortlessly. Finally, there's an e-bike made for everyone, Electric Bikes, and they start at just $799. They're the fastest growing e-bike company in the US, and it's easy to see why, because electric e-bikes are affordable, customizable, and they ship for free, fully assembled. Plus, they quickly fold in half, so you don't need a bike rack or a truck in order to tow them around. Leave the car at home, save on gas, and save the planet when you explore and commute on electric bikes. We've got one in the studio.
We really do.
And people drive it around the studio. People drive it places. I wouldn't recommend driving it indoors. Is not what it's meant for. But if you're trying to
drive it in the studio,
I have driven it in the studio.
It's not a very big studio. It's big enough, but not that big.
But you got to run a quick errand. Like, oh, I need to go down the street and pick up a bag of tacos for the boys. Yeah, hop on the electric.
That's just like you to do that.
It is. No, I'm the least generous person at the company, I think. These are surprisingly affordable. Like I said, they're starting at just $799, which is way less than the competition. These things are adjustable, customizable, and comfortable. The battery is hidden away, but there's an LCD display thing that features speed, range, and an adjustable power level. These things have they have thousands of rave 5-star reviews, and you can cover up to 45 miles at 28 miles per hour on just a 4 to 6 hour charge.
Yeah, it's big time. There's a lot that goes into that technology-wise, and they've figured it out. Also, I don't know if I can legally say this, so electric, if you're listening, please stop. We took the restrictor plate off ours, so
bad boy.
We might be up a couple miles an hour faster.
The governor?
Just saying.
They've got different bike models and accessories so you can provide optimal comfort, storage, and safety. Join the affordable e-bike revolution. Go to electricebikes.com and use code STEAM today to get a free foldable mountain bike lock with your any bike purchase. That's a free bike lock when you use code STEAM at LECTRICEBIKES.com.
Did you see me hit that bunny hop on it?
Dude, you're the bunny hopping king.
Did you ever learn to bunny hop?
I tried. I wasn't very good at it. I could get up a little bit, but I could, it was hard. Yeah, I was really light when I was trying to do it, and I was worried that I just didn't have the muscle.
So you could ollie, but you couldn't bunny hop.
It's different.
Yeah.
I feel like ollies are much, much more difficult than bunny hops.
I'm different, though.
You know, I once got a pogo stick for Christmas, and we had to return it because I didn't weigh enough to like pogo.
So why didn't you just had a stick like when you did weigh enough?
Because I needed that immediate present gratification.
Have you seen the new pogo sticks these days where people can like do backflips?
Pogo stick TikTok is pretty dope.
Dude, TikTok is so dangerous. It's like the amount of wormholes that you could go down and the amount of dumb people I follow now who just like have no role in my life.
It sounds like they've got a big role in
I know, it's embarrassing. Can we talk about pedal pubs real quick?
Yeah, what's going on with
the
pubs?
So 15 people were injured in a pedal pub crash in Atlanta.
Oh gosh.
How does this not happen more often?
I say that every time I go downtown.
It says the driver of a pedal pub that crashed on Saturday night has been arrested and charged with driving under the influence, the Atlanta Police Department says on Sunday morning. The pedal pub, which is a mobile bar, tipped over while making a turn at West Peachtree Street and 14th Street Northeast in Midtown Atlanta, authorities say. It happened around 6:30 p.m. And according to the Atlanta Police Department, the pedal pub was apparently going too fast while trying to make a turn. So 15 people got injured.
Yeah.
How the hell does this not happen all the time? This is a cautionary tale for everyone out there thinking about doing a pedal pub anytime soon. How did they? Okay, the first question is, how do these things not crash more, and why are people so responsible to actually be on them? The second question is, how does every pedal pub not get pulled over for a DUI?
It's true. I'm going to answer your first question. I think the driver usually abstains from the alcohol consumption.
That should
But
be
like,
the way it goes.
what percent of the time? That's like everyone clicking like, yes, I'm wearing a mask for my Uber right now. Like, you're not.
So you
Speak for yourself,
are
dude.
surmising that the driver of pedal pubs always.
I allow the
partakes.
driver to dictate what I do in his car or her car.
Okay.
I
or
don't
their
think they're
car.
making you do it anymore.
Yeah, do they not do that?
I didn't check the box yesterday.
I also didn't check the box.
I would say 6th Street is the place that is most popular for pedal pubs. There's a certain little part in Austin, and you can pretty much guarantee that there's going to be one down there because that is where they pick up and drop off the pedal pubs. I've never seen one do anything but hold up traffic and be annoying.
Who?
Okay, I'm having to. Even though I've driven by multiple pedal pubs in the last 24 hours, I'm trying to remember. Like, is there somebody in the front like steering, or is it just who is control? Who's at the helm here?
Yeah, dude. There's a captain.
Where's the captain sit?
I'm the captain now.
I don't know.
These are look.
Everyone's told me that if you're on a pedal pub, you have to sit on the back bench because you can't pedal and therefore you don't get as hot.
The swamp ass that is accumulated on pedal pubs is second to
I mean, I
nothing.
guess it's not like, well, those are just bar stools.
That
Bar
is the
stools are
sloppiest
not
place in the
comfortable,
world.
and biking pedaling something on a bar stool sounds awful.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out there that has like a really awesome pedal pub story? Like we've never gotten. If you have a worst of pedal pub story, please send it along. I want to hear it.
Maybe one of our listeners was on this bike with fucking Lance Armstrong.
Can you?
Going
I'd be
around a
so
corner.
happy if I showed up to my pedal pub and Lance Armstrong was right there. It'd be like, oh, I don't have to do anything.
I'd be nervous.
Twist
I'd
it
be
off
like,
that
no, dude,
EPO.
we don't need to scale the Alps in this sucker. Let's take it slow.
We're just trying to get down rainy a couple times.
Yeah.
Can we do EPO next time if we ever do a pedal pub?
I'd love to. It's apparently very dope.
I kind
You
of
can
want
win
to
the Tour de France on
Can you
it.
say, can we listen to TBO?
Do I have time for a steroid cycle before we go to Mexico for Dillon's?
There's always time.
Yeah, I got Winnie.
Because I
You
kind
need
of.
some D-ball.
What's that?
I don't know. I think it's something.
I kind of
Debo?
want to show up jacked.
Well,
just
you've
knock
got
out some
3
pushes.
days.
You know what?
I've thought about
hey,
how funny it would be if I got absolutely shredded, but as a bit.
Do you know what models do before, like the night before a shoot? They drink a bunch of vodka, get themselves dehydrated, and
It's
they
not safe.
yeah, it's bad. But like if you want to look shredded, that's the move.
As someone who drinks a lot of martinis, I don't think I have the same response as these hot models do.
Will, do
just
you
saying.
want to respond to that guy's tweet?
What tweet?
What tweet?
The guy who responded to the tweet of you wearing an opened button down, and it said, "You look like you look like you could eat a bowl of cereal out of Will's chest."
We could do a chest luge. I did not see that comment.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a mean tweet.
Does he want to do a chest luge out of it?
We know the guy who can
Hey,
make that go viral.
You can insult my chest. Well, just to be clear, like, yeah,
Look, he's not a chest guy. Will's a lower body guy.
yeah, I'm all
Everybody
lower
knows,
body.
everybody knows that.
But like
Everybody
at the
knows
end of the day, like if this dude's dreaming about eating cereal off my chest, like you can just come do it, dog.
What cereal are you most likely to eat out of Will's chest?
Yeah.
it. Probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah.
Mm. I don't hate that choice.
No, you know what? It would be unfortunate for you because then your chest would be all sandy and gritty afterwards.
I know, but I could just like get little finger swipes with the leftover dust.
That's
Dude,
true.
catch me going Fruity Pebbles. And
Fruit,
just-
you going Fruity Pebbles out of Will's chest.
and just drinking that milk after.
Damn.
I
Oh,
drink
maybe I'll
it
do a
all.
Reese's Puffs.
I want Frosted Flakes.
Reese's Puffs were terrible.
No, Reese's
yeah,
Puffs.
Randy. Hey,
Reese's
hey,
Puffs are a good dessert. They're not a good cereal.
Audible gasp from Randy there. I'm a Raisin Bran guy. Raisin Bran Crunch.
Wow. Yeah.
Raisin
Okay.
Bran
Brett's tongue
Crunch.
doesn't work.
My tongue doesn't work?
Yeah. Your
Dave
taste
said
buds
half
are-
of my tongue doesn't
If
work.
you
sorry.
Raisin Bran is not a notable cereal. It's fine.
Hey, do we think that now that Dillon, who got absolutely shredded and looked awesome yesterday, is he just gonna get off the wagon now?
I kind of hope he does.
he's got to hold it together for Cabo.
he will.
Yeah.
He will do that. But Cabo, like he's not going spinach salad. at
His
Cabo.
six
He's
pack
going,
got a
like-
shout out during the ceremony yesterday from Bay. That was
Yeah,
tight.
Bay was
So,
like, love
Sally
looking
didn't
at
do
your
that during
abs.
our ceremony.
Yeah, what the hell? So on the little tables at the reception, there was like Polaroids of Brittany and Dillon,
There were.
and one of them was Dillon like pop top shirtless, and like the camera guy, the photographer, walked up. He's like, I gotta be honest, man. When I went to photograph this one, it kind of depressed me. He's like, there were no photos of me looking like this at my wedding. And I was like, man,
Dude, the camera was kind of tight. He looked like a bartender at a speakeasy. He had like overalls going.
he was cool.
Yeah.
He hit him with
actually
the,
dreading what he's gonna. He got a number of photos of me. He like got fixated on me,
Oh.
and I think he thought the mustache was funny, and I was just like, dude, you gotta stop.
He hit him with the Roger Federer on sneakers. I was enjoying that.
Those are dope.
Yeah, he had to do it. The
Those
goat.
are my favorite ons.
The goat.
I'm trying to think of what like random stuff from Dillon's wedding / reception. Just the wedding was fun. It was in their backyard. It was very beautiful. But the reception's where the party was.
Dude, the reception was great. I had such a blast at the reception.
I was on Mingle Watch. I was mingling my little dick off.
You had to.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about NordVPN real quick?
Lord,
The squad's about to go to Mexico this weekend. I've got some EPL games that I don't think I'm going to get in the hotel
Well,
there.
boy, do I have a sponsor for you, Will.
Is it NordVPN?
Sure is.
If y'all have ever been abroad or anywhere where you can't get a game or you're kind of blacked out because you're not in the geographic location where it's being broadcasted, I got news for you. NordVPN is something that you need to check out. It's easy to use. You can connect with one click, or you can enable auto connect for a 0-click protection. They've got 5,400 servers in 60 countries, so you can find a server near you for better speed or connect to a faraway location to freely explore the internet. This thing is fast. You can access everything from anywhere. Don't miss your favorite content from home while traveling abroad. It takes just a click. You can open the map, click on a location, and you'll be connected in seconds. It's that easy. If you find services at a low, or you can't find services at a lower price, a platform isn't available in your country, you simply change your virtual location and boom, you're watching anything you want. Are you going to come to my room for some pints with the lads during some EPL games, Dave?
So we've got Stars, Calgary Flames. We got
Great
Mavs
series
Suns.
coming.
Dude, this is a great weekend to have NordVPN.
Yeah,
We got
one of my favorite
NHL
sports
playoffs,
weekend of the
NBA
year.
playoffs, and soccer end of the season. We're cooking.
We're watching the Kentucky Derby.
We're going to have it fired up in literally every hotel room that we have this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/circling and use code circling to get a huge discount off of your NordVPN plan, plus free threat protection and 1 additional month for free. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan and free threat protection, plus 1 additional month for free by going to nordvpn.com/circling with code circling.
You're gonna need some Brett protection from Cabo because I'm coming in hot.
Why is saying free threat protection is really throwing me for a loop right now? Free threat protection. Okay, I got it.
You nailed it.
Free threat protection.
If it's
There
in a
you go.
rural area,
You
look
kind of
out.
said that with a little Christopher Walken.
I've been doing that lately.
Free threat
I don't know
protection.
why.
Did you see Grease was on last night after the
Yeah,
wedding?
you didn't watch it because it gives you anxiety.
Correct.
Grease gives you anxiety.
Yeah, the beginning scene and the 70s cartoony stuff in the beginning. There's something about it that spikes my anxiety.
Oh, I was watching The Natural at Carve, and that just made me cry. So
I was watching the shitty correspondence dinner and I fell asleep during a show that I'm officially abandoning, Anatomy of a Scandal.
Somebody was gassing that show up yesterday.
Probably my wife and probably everyone else in the world who seems to really like it, but there's something about it that it's not grabbing me. I'm not that into it.
People keep tagging me in this another Vice headline. I think we've done this because this is old, but Will, I don't know if you want to do this story.
I'm having trouble seeing your screen, Dave. Can you read what the headline was?
I'm gonna read
this
it.
is
I'm
another
gonna-
one that I'm gonna be like.
Yeah, this one you're gonna be interested in. This
All right.
guy is blanking. I'm gonna let you fill in the blank. This
Sure.
guy is blank out of his blank.
This guy is jacked out of his mind.
No, good guess, but
Okay.
no. No, this guy is blanking out of his
Oh, it's a verb.
yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
out of his blank.
This guy is I don't know. This guy is eating out of his bowl.
He's eating cereal out of Will's chest.
Right.
No, he's doing something out of his backside, and I'm not
He's-
going to dignify it with a response
He's
and read it on this.
Mondo
podcast.
dumping.
Nope.
Oh.
He's doing the thing you don't want to. Let's just move on. I don't know why I brought this up. People keep tagging me.
What
in it.
is
I'm
the
not-
story, Dave?
This guy is coming out of his ass. It says.
Why'd
Fucking
you push the issue, Brett? You didn't have to push the issue.
We're trying to talk Dillon's wedding. It's a nice.
Yeah, you didn't
podcast,
have to push the issue.
And you
Hey,
make me do this.
Were Dillon and Bay naked on the TL last night?
They might have been. That was a sexy pick.
Was it like a hot tub sitch?
They were at the pool. They got a pool there.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a hot pick.
It was.
Dylan looked good.
We left with Dillon and Bay, Caroline and I, not with them, but like we Ubered at the same time, and they were just like, "We're gonna go hang."
Yeah. I mean, I want to go. I was kind of jealous they got to go sleep in a hotel last night. That would have been great.
Can I tell you something? Before I left, I went and hugged them goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
And Bay gave me like a little kiss on the cheek, but I think
Aw.
she got some mustache.
Oh.
And I just kind of I felt bad.
Yeah.
She got a little mustache.
Yeah.
Did she like do the thing afterwards where it's like a dog with peanut butter? She's like,
I didn't look at her.
yeah.
I just got out of there. I was just like, nope. I got out. I didn't say bye to y'all. I just walked out front.
Yeah,
She
Dave,
found it in her espresso martini later that night. She was like, "Whose hair?
Dude.
Oh, it's Dave's."
Dave Italian exited, which is just kisses and loud noises.
What did I got? See.
Goodbye.
Hey, can we talk about this cockatoo? We found out today that Randy's a bird guy.
You know, we did
No,
find that
don't.
out. I don't think there was any surprise from anybody.
Yeah, it's
in the room that
weird.
Randy's a
Like
bird guy.
we've been longtime critics of bird people and just wondering what the hell's going on. Why do you need a bird?
Davis long said Birdman's defense is terrible, and the reason the Heat didn't win more championships.
What happened
Wow,
to that boy?
That is a very obscure reference.
That was really good, Will. You want to do that again? Nice.
Yeah, I do a lot of bird watching.
I was telling y'all,
Keep it up.
I'm this close. I am this close to getting a bird feeder.
Randy already has one.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, we
It's a
found out today that
hummingbird.
Randy had a cockatoo growing up.
And a hummingbird feeder currently.
You have
He
a
says makes
hummingbird?
his day when
He does
they
one.
come.
Look, that's beautiful. That's great. It's probably very calming. I needed it last night. I need it right now, frankly. I want like a cardinal one. There was a cardinal on my fence the other day.
Just put up a little
and
Vatican.
it was so majestic. And I was just watching it, and Randy, my dog, was watching. We were just like looking at this cardinal, and it flew off. And
was he like, dude,
was
you
like,
see
"Oh."
that shit?
Dude, he kind of gets on point a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
you know, even though he's a retriever, he's not a pointer. But I was like, what are you gonna do with that bird if you catch it, man?
They
Yeah,
never
I don't
know. That's the thing. They just don't know. They just do it, and then they ask forgiveness later.
So anyway, what's this segment?
So
Dave
let's-
gets a bird feeder.
Let's say you cop a bird. Let's say you go on Craigslist, which is not. I would say that Craigslist is probably not the place to buy a bird. Like
I feel like if you're buying birds on Craigslist, that's like slang for cocaine and or like other stuff.
I only
you
get my
show up,
birds
you
on
show up
Silk Road.
expecting like a parrot, and you end up
Yeah.
just getting a bag of cocaine.
And
You're like, what? What?
Go to Silk Road for your birds.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that still shut down?
I feel like if I got a bird, I would want to get my bird from like a bird guy. Like I would want to go to
A
some
licensed
like
bird dealer.
yeah, like a random like ranch in the middle of nowhere where the dude just has a bunch of birds.
The bird ranch.
A bird breeder.
Well, this dude bought a bird on Craigslist, and he soon found out that this bird was singing a song that I don't think you want your bird to sing constantly. Can I play a quick clip of this for you guys?
Piano Man?
That'd be
Careless Whisper.
So this is dumb. I just bought a cockatoo from a guy on Craigslist, and it keeps on making these. It keeps on making these noises. If you guys know what he's saying, could you tell me what do you make of this? Hello, pretty bird. What you saying?
No. No. Stop. Dude, no.
That's not real, right?
I don't like that a bird. There's no way. They
Can-
can't enunciate
I don't
like that.
want it to be real, but Randy, former bird owner Randy, seems to be like
Randy, own it, man. You're the
he
bird
seems
guy.
to be convinced that like birds can talk this well.
I think it's more
Randy, okay, Birdman, get on the mic. Can birds talk this well? Is this possible?
I believe so, yes, but I had a parakeet, not a cockatoo.
You had a
Is
cockatoo.
he coming through?
No, Randy might not be coming through anymore. I took it away from you. Randy, can you please re-explain what you just said?
You just don't have a leg up.
Yeah, whatever. Randy, sorry. You got cucked.
You're the
Okay,
bird
Randy,
guy.
Randy
Sorry,
more or
bro.
less,
You got birded.
I'll say Randy said that yes, this is possible based on they're imitating speech more than anything.
And Randy did clarify that he didn't have a cockatoo. He had 3 cockatoos.
Right? Can't cockatoos live for like 75 years?
I feel like a lot of birds can live for a long time, especially in captivity where they have no predators. And
They don't
that's
have-
what like makes
how many
me
predators do they have out of captivity? They can fucking fly.
I just can't get behind owning something that is meant to fly. Unless it's a car.
Way to go, Randy.
Did you clip the wings?
Man, I could do some wings right now. Can we go to Pluckers? Let's go to Pluckers for lunch.
That sounds awesome.
Dude,
there any
everybody,
wings in
everyone
Austin
knows
that are
that the
very
best
good?
thing to have at lunch before you go record too much dip is a huge plate of Pluckers.
No, I've got breakfast tacos wrapped in foil in the microwave. I need to eat.
If you could have your bird sing one song to you when you walked in from work every day, what song would you teach it?
Billy Squires the stroke, but it does the riffs, not. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do like that Oasis song. And it's like,
Okay, this sucks.
And
We're
so
just
then, like,
imitating birds.
yeah, when Sally asked me to do something, I'm like, hey, bird.
Yeah, you tell her, hey,
You know it's too late.
stop.
Will it have some British Irish bird like that's just like Pines with the Lads ass
Dude, that'd be tight.
parakeet?
Imagine me just
doing,
drinking Guinness with my bird.
I'll be your dream, I'll be you. But he's like,
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That's a good answer.
That's a good
madly,
answer.
Any Savage Garden.
But the British pub version.
Yes, the British pub.
You know when Duda visited Austin like 4 years ago, whenever that was, he stayed at my place and we listened to that Savage Garden song. Not that song, but the other one, the one that's talking about
cherry
We listened to that 500 times.
Why?
Because
It's
he
Duda.
was just on some bit where he wanted to listen to it. And like Alyssa's like, you guys listen to that again? Like, we are listening to this song. Yes.
We didn't mention that Dillon entered the reception with a saxophone leading him.
Yeah, we
That was
didn't. That deserves more
unbelievable.
credit.
I was like, what is going on? Oh,
Yeah.
Why didn't we recreate the scene yesterday or the video yesterday of all the dudes in the bar singing together? We could have had Dillon. Dillon wouldn't know the words to it, and that would have been the bummer.
what song?
I'll be your dream, I'll be your
Oh,
wish, I'll
like-
be your fantasy.
okay.
We could have all just done that.
Is that truly madly deeply?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, good. Just making sure I'm not missing
A
up.
lot of people don't realize that
Savage
song
Garden.
is true, mad, and deep.
Well, the thing about the Savage Garden is that the garden is savage.
Mhm.
I
Like
get
you
them
walk
in-
into that garden, you're like, oh, this,
dude.
they're just throwing out burns, like personal burns. You're like, okay,
Dude,
I
that,
guess this is what I get for going to the Savage Garden. Sorry, I'm done.
dude, that rose bush over there is savage.
I get them and Smashing Pumpkins mixed up.
That's
should,
you
very
shouldn't.
different.
Yeah.
I think it's just the vague references to like vegetables.
Shout out to Billy Corgan, all the Zwan fans out there.
Is he alive still?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
alive. He's got a pro wrestling league.
No shit.
Swear to God, he does.
Hold on, what? Are
Billy,
you serious?
Billy Corgan is involved in wrestling. I think it's.
Why?
I feel like Randy would know.
Why
this.
couldn't he
Randy
just make?
puts off-
Why couldn't he just keep making mediocre, overrated
That's-
music?
No, come on. Cherub Rock's a good song. The National
Tonight
Wrestling
Tonight
Alliance.
The NWA.
Correct.
Feel like there's a trademark there somewhere.
Yeah, it's wrestling.
Is it harder to trademark like acronyms because they can stand for so many different things?
Sure.
I guess you'd have to do that in the industry that you're looking to trademark them in.
Let
Maybe
me
there's
just say
like
this.
PBR versus
This is
PBR.
affidavit with affidavit.
Oh,
I want to walk in from a long day of podcasting and working and just, grinding to my bird just busting out Limp Bizkit break stuff
oh, okay.
every day.
Trying to think of.
That's just one of those days.
Yeah.
That's it.
Every
I'm not
day is
impersonating
fucked.
Bird.
Every day is fun.
Objectively good video.
You don't really know why.
Objectively good. Randy.
testify. Ripping someone's head off.
Pretty good.
Will
No
would have
human
Will would have
contact.
three. Will would have three little birds.
Yeah. I
Very
sing that to
cool.
Fritz when he's going to bed.
I'm gonna stop. We have to stop imitating birds on a podcast.
I'm just-
Yeah, we've exceeded the amount
exceeded
of bird
the-
imitation.
I have shown Fritz that Three Little Birds is a great lullaby.
really.
Just next time you're listening to it, think about it as a lullaby instead of just being a chilled Bob Marley song.
Maybe I should look into that so I can stop making up songs that have no point and are just embarrassing.
I think that if anything can make you a better freestyler, it's having a child, because you will just start dropping bars on random songs and beats that you've never even thought of before.
It's a lot of fun, actually.
It is. I really enjoy it. See, Brett's confirming right now.
Yeah, I'm reading the lyrics, and every little thing's gonna be all right.
Mhm.
Lullaby.
He loves it. He loves it.
It's like anti-anxiety music.
Yeah. Shout out Fritz. All right, let's get out of here. What an episode. I think we deserve a lot of credit for how good that episode was, considering the weekend that we had.
Probably could have cut off the last 8 minutes, mainly the bird stuff.
The bird stuff. We went a little hard on the bird stuff. I'm trying.
No,
to
no,
think-
dude. If there's
Dude,
cockatoos in the news, we talk about
I
it.
can't look. I brought it back. It's my fault.
Did
If
we
this
do
podcast,
Dillon's wedding?
no, I would know that we changed if we saw that a cockatoo was singing "Bodies" by Drowning Pool and we didn't cover it. That means that we would have changed.
Drowning Pool, Dallas's own. Rest in peace to the lead singer. I believe he died. He did die.
Yeah,
Dallas, man, good bands. Bowling for Soup.
Yeah, it's not one.
Is that the one you're leading with, huh? Or
Shouts to-
Pantera
shouts
guy?
to Denton.
Erica Badu?
Really? She's a
Leon
Dallas
Bridges.
girl.
Leon Bridges, Fort Worth. Still.
Funky town.
Metroplex.
Arlington put down a lot of good heat. these
Demi
days.
Lovato.
Yes, boys.
Old 97s.
Texas. Old 97s. One of my.
I didn't know you
favorites.
guys had Polyphonic Spree.
Polyphonic Spree. Have you ever been to a show?
Ashley Simpson as well. Good for you
We don't
guys.
claim her.
No, you claim her. You have Nora Jones?
Whoa.
Meatloaf?
Rest in peace.
I forgot that.
Round and
I forgot he
Fred
died of
Meatloaf.
COVID.
And heading for home.
Lisa Loeb as well. You guys have some
I did
big
not
hitters.
know Lisa Loeb.
What does she do? Is she on
She does
TV now?
She did a set at ACL a few years ago in the children's area. She does like kids songs. I don't know if she that's all she does, but she does. It makes sense. 'Cause she's- all right, I'm leaving.
Yeah, she did a really good job of just crushing the children's section, I guess. That's an interesting move for her.
Do you think Dylan's going to get to the end of this podcast and be like, why are they talking about Lisa fucking Loeb and not my dope wedding?
This is what happens when Dillon's not here, because Dylan would have been done 15
He's like,
minutes ago. He'd be like, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a good bye-bye for this because I never know when to end the podcast when Dylan's not here.
See you all
Okay.
tomorrow.
Congrats to
Bye.
Dylan and Bay. Bye.